Okay, today we are going to show how to simply hand walk your gecko. If you've just acquired your first gecko and you've let them settle in for the first 1 to 2 weeks without handling them, you can now begin to introduce handling. One way I like to pick a gecko up off of a surface is to put my hand in front of them. This gecko decided just to walk on, which makes life a lot easier, but if for whatever reason your gecko is refusing to hop on your hand or turning and running from your hand, I simply place my hand under the chin and very gently lift up. This encourages the animal to walk onto your hand. Because they're an arboreal species, they will want to walk up instead of turning around and walking away. Patience is key when it comes to handling reptiles, and of course being very gentle. So what I'm doing here is called hand walking. You'll see I'll pull one hand away from the animal as it steps off of it and reintroduce another hand. That way he has something to walk onto. This is a really good practice for any reptile that is more skittish, more energetic, or is still getting used to being handled. This way it allows them to burn off some energy while getting used to your hands. And sooner or later your animal will become somewhat fatigued from all the hand walking and will want to slow down and start to sit still. One thing with crested geckos in particular that I find very look at my hands there, very helpful, is that they're not exactly a very active species to begin with. They're nocturnal, so you're most likely going to be waking them up from a sleep when you come to bring them out. And if you are to keep your hands very still, and the more still you are, the more still your gecko will be. I've had countless people come over to hold them for the first time. They're thinking of getting their first gecko, and they can't keep their hands still. They're always moving their hand around, and quite honestly, it agitates the gecko, and he just wants to find somewhere calm and steady to rest on. So you can see this little girl is slowing down quite a bit. She's not very active to begin with, but that is the general principle of hand walking. Place your hand in front of the gecko. Allow them to climb onto you. That's very important. Never go over top and pick up your gecko if they're skittish or jumpy. If your gecko is very calm and relaxed, like this crested gecko, you can simply put one finger under the chin and lift up. That way you're not grabbing the ribs and squeezing, as these animals do not have a diaphragm. You could very easily pop their lung sacs. Of course, being very gentle, and it's best to let the gecko decide where to go. If you have any questions whatsoever or would like more clarification on how to hold a gecko, feel free to send us an email. We would love to get back to you.